Yo, what's up guys, Demoral21 here, and today the Hive did some changes to the Hive SG update. They changed up a ton of stuff and I'll be telling you all you need to know about it. This will all be in one video because I want to explain it all here. Anyways, I don't wanna waste time, so let's start. Okay, so the Hive also posted another announcement regarding this. They explain and tell us what changes they did on the items and other things. I will be explaining things in order, so let's start with the loot. First of all, they increased the rarity of boomboxes, activity trackers, and flares. I did feel that these things were a little too common, so this was good. But I don't think activity boomboxes should have had an increase of rarity that big because they aren't that up. The others I'm okay with because you sometimes had 2 or 3 activity trackers in chests sometimes, which is kind of not a big deal but still. Also, they reduced the stack size of arrows, which I'm not too sure what that looks like, but what they did add was that they did this in order for the bows to not be as OP as before. I made a video on bows on the Hive a while back, and I felt that SG bows were kind of OP. If you want to watch it, it's in the description by the way. But I'm happy that they did this. Next up is the teleporters, and they basically increased the cooldown of them to 15 seconds instead of like 3 seconds to stop teleport hopping. This is actually a good thing because I felt like the teleporter cooldown was extremely low and you could just teleport back and forth really fast. They also added a hologram to show remaining time, and spectators have a shorter cooldown, which I actually never tested out when I was spectator. Then, they changed up flares. Now, only one supply drop can be given from a flare at a time, meaning if another one has been called already, you will have to wait until it lands to call another. I saw that there were people spamming the flares and getting lots of supply crates, so I think that's why they decided to do that. Moving on, the next thing is Humber. They increased Humber depletion rate while sprinting by 3-5x. Okay, this is a nice topic to talk about. You know how everyone says SG is a running simulator? Well, the Hive hopes to fix this. This Humber depletion rate thing will drastically decrease the time people can sprint before they get really hungry and have to stop and eat. Now, SG will be more about PvP rather than running. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be happy with the Hive for this. Still, I tested this out and I could still run a long way, but it wasn't as much as before. Now, Gravestones. When a player dies in the void, the gravestone will now spawn at the feet of the killer. Okay, so to explain the whole void thing, I actually never noticed that there was a void in SG until I saw someone fall out of the map. But apparently people were doing this intentionally so the people attacking them couldn't get their loot. So this changes it and gives the killer the stuff. Another thing is that they removed the ability to destroy a chest with a single punch for chests. I didn't think this was a big problem because it wasn't that OP. But it did prevent others from getting loot because this one person took all the chests. Totally not me, right? They instead added the ability to mine a chest. So at least you can mine the chests to get the loot. Some miscellaneous changes were that they decreased the amount of fire placed by the fire boombox. This was done because apparently people with low-end devices were lagging when the fire was all around them, but I would have also decreased the radius of the fire boombox by just a little. Finally, the bug fixes. I'm not going to read them all, but I will read 2 that are kind of interesting. One is that they fixed a bug where TNT could be placed in the world, and another where gravestones could be set on fire. I never experienced any of these bugs, but that's pretty cool. Alright guys, that pretty much sums up the post. I will end the video here. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, it will make me happy. Also, if you think anyone will want to see this video and learn about the changes, share this video to them. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.